one of those kids that read comic books, which is really kind of funny. It's almost kind of embarrassing in a way. But when I was a kid, I wasn't a strong reader. In fact, I didn't start to get a grasp of reading skills and things until I was 16, 17. So being a kid, looking at comic books, that's really for the most part what I was able to do was look at a comic book. But the artist in me, was definitely that was more than enough to inspire and encourage the development of other skills.
Like to just do a photo shoot with the Venom mask, the black one with the tongue and shit hanging out of it. Like, obviously you look like you're in contest shape. You're big as fuck, hard, and you got a mask like that on with some do a concept photo shoot. With the right photographer, some lighting, some really cool effects. The helmet, it really. It has this unique appeal where it can still appear to be very friendly. So, something that could otherwise look possibly very friendly, really was designed to kill you and take you out. They weren't nice. The clones weren't nice. They had orders and they followed them mindlessly.
Doing some weird shit in the light.
What's up, Alex? Your boy Kai Greene, aka Mr. Getting It Done, and we are at Comic-Con, New York, NYC. This storyline and this character has been something that we've been sitting on and working on and thinking about for the better part of 7 years. Chronicles of King Kai, in a nutshell, is a story about a man's journey as he comes into himself. He goes from being a slave, identifies and believes that a man is what he is by his will and choice. And if that is so, and you can choose what you will be in this life, then why choose to be a slave? Why not think yourself to be a king? He embarks on his journey to see that dream realized. He discovers himself to be a warrior. A very ferocious and fierce warrior, I might add. A good-looking one with his armor on. He's just so good. And he finds himself having to fight two gods in an effort to attain his ultimate ambition.
Okay, oh shit. I don't even have a win on this one, so this dude is on it.
There's something about sharing parts of yourself that would otherwise sooner be hidden that can feel like exposing yourself, that can feel like as if someone doesn't receive it well, or if they criticize it, or they don't want to be as willing to open up and receive it well. You feel like, oh my God, I'm exposed and they're crucifying me. You go from being okay about trying to share these parts of yourself to feeling like I'm exposed and I'm, ridiculed and scorned and laughed at, as you struggle to shrink away and just, want to hide from your own shame. Kind of bodybuilding personality, identify it here at Comic-Con and find himself with a lot of love being showered at him. to the point where there'd be lines and people that were eager to meet him and just exchange a pleasant word of interest, or even look at something that he was, something else that was important to him to try to do. It's been settled for me here. The last 2 days, we've had lines, we've had people, a lot of love, a lot of love.
I'm like Ronnie Coleman with the barbecue sauce. This sit right here, this sit right here, brother, this sit right here. This will make my mama's cooking good, and that bitch couldn't cook.
Damn.